Okay, welcome back to the Surge Sports Network. The story on the campus of Georgia Southwestern State University for the ladies softball home opener on homecoming weekend. The Lady Hurricanes dropped the first game to Tusculum College 10-4, bounced back in the second game with an 11-4 victory to level their record at 1-1. I am joined now by head softball coach in his 14th season, Coach Eddie Ward. To his immediate right, freshman Shannon Gibson from Canada, and to Coach Ward's left, we have junior Allie Denny from Atlanta. And Coach Ward, just talk a little bit about, this is your 14th season, another home opener, good crowd today on homecoming weekend, and just your initial thoughts with your split with Tusculum.
Well, Tusculum came in here and just absolutely crushed the ball. They hadn't had good weather, so they've been indoors hitting. They surprised us a little bit, but I like the way we bounced back and we did the things that we've been working on. And we did really well in game 2 with timely hits. We just didn't have the timely hits in game 1.
And Shannon Gibson, your first win in your first start as a collegiate. Talk a little bit about the transition you've made from being a high school pitcher to your first year here at Georgia Southwestern, and then you pitched 1 inning in relief in game 1, and then you come in and get the win in game 2. Just talk a little bit about your experience out there in your first college setting.
I mean, it was a great experience. I love being out there. Georgia's feeling quite like home. It was a really good team win today. Our bats helped us out. I had really great defense behind me, which was always nice. So it was a really good team effort the second half, and it was a great experience to get my first college win.
And to Coach Ward's left, we have Allie Denny, a junior first baseman designated player. Allie today, a tremendous night at the plate, 5 RBIs in an 11-4 game 2 win. Talk a little bit about some of the things that allowed you to be successful and knock in almost half of our runs here this afternoon.
I just kept working hard. I had a rough start in the first game and was just hitting the ball right at him, and then had a little brief talk with my dad between games, and he was like, just calm down, keep focused, and have fun, and that's what did it.
And Coach Ward, you look ahead to the schedule now. We move on. We have a week off before we go down to Florida. The competition will certainly increase down in Florida with the opportunity to play some neutral site games at Flagler. Just maybe talk a little bit about the upcoming week and what the girls might expect in preparation for our first road trip of the season.
Yeah, well, we've been talking a little bit about the beginning of our schedule. We did not do a soft schedule. We're going down to play the University of Tampa and Florida Southern out of Lakeland, who are perennial, really good teams down there. Now, Tampa's perennial top 10, so we're going to have some stiff competition, but if we get down there and play like we played today in game 2, we should come back with some wins.
And Shannon, just talk a little bit about you pitched the last inning of the opener, maybe the different mindset you have coming into the game to finish versus getting the ball to start game 2.
Coming in as relief, it's a bit trickier, I guess, but it's always a challenge. Either you start your own game or you try and finish off somebody else's. Just try to do my best out there, and I mean, going into your own game, it's a different feel. It's more you own it. It's your control right from the start. But both games, it was a good experience.
And then Allie, much like Shannon, you've had experience as a first baseman and as a designated player. Talk a little bit about the difference in trying to keep your mind right when you don't have a chance to go out and play in the field every inning. Maybe the difference between batting as a designated player and as a rotating first baseman.
I think with the DP, you just kind of have to hang loose and not really let anything bother you, because you're in the dugout and you just got to be like, okay, I didn't get it that time, but I can relax and stay loose while they're out in the field, and then I can come back and get it again the next time. And then playing first, you just have to stay focused all the time, and if you had a bad at-bat, okay, but you can't take it out on the field.
Okay, and the story again from Lady Hurricane Field on the campus of Georgia Southwestern State University. Georgia Southwestern splits their home opener with Tusculum College, dropping the first game 10-4, bouncing back with an 11-4 game 2 victory to level their record at 1-1. The Lady Canes will be on the road next weekend at Flagler College for neutral site games against the University of Tampa and Florida Southern. Signing off for the Surge Sports Network,